Okay, we got a new technique for you. This is a flow drill that's starting with showing some of the chin-out that we've been doing. I'm first going to start this one. I'll break it down. Then we could show you how it applies in actual techniques, okay? So this first one, let's start from somebody grabbing hold of you. We're taking that same side wrist lock. When I'm doing that, it's as though I'm putting my thumb right in the middle of the hand, getting the meat of the hand, and I'm twist turning. Now, if she's holding on with something, okay, it might be hard to pull, but by taking my shoulder back and rotating my hips, I take them off balance. So in reality, this first one, I'm breaking it open, driving right down. There's a couple ways I can do this, all right? When I'm going, I can push that past her hip, which takes her off balance. I can rotate and use my hip to take them off balance, okay? I can stack by bringing it in and down to their hip and so on. But I want to upset their balance to make this effective. All right, so first one I'm gonna have Lisa just take that wrist lock. Good, very nice. Now from here, there's a couple variations that work quite well. The first one is she could turn it into a choke. So as she goes here, she peels it, she brings it down, and she passes up into the throat, and she could finish this off, finish me off from there if you want. So it's here, I'm grabbing, here, yeah, very nice, I'm in. She can smack to the back, do anything from there, choke me out. Second variation, she's gonna take it and bring me into the guillotine. And in this, what you wanna do is take the wrist lock off. You wanna bend my elbow out enough so that I'm getting a tilt in my body. Very nice, okay? Then from there, she's gonna open this elbow, pull me straight back in, and she's got a lock right there. She can switch into a straight guillotine and then finish me from there. Now, if I want from there, if I want to add the wrist lock with this, once I brought her down, okay, tilted her down, I bring it into the elbow. Now watch this right here. See how I have the wrist lock here? I don't let go of that. I cross over and grab and lock this in at the same time. And she'll tell you this is really painful, okay? I can also hook the face, add the face lock in, and close that as well. Now I'm leaving this open for her, but this would be underneath my armpit and pulling, okay? But this could cause quite bad damage to the neck. So we're building this transition. So we went for that first one. Again, we could go into anything from there. I'm gonna go from here. My open hand is just gonna grab all around those fingers. Just grip it all. Now watch the way I'm doing this. I'm gonna bring it down under, lift the elbow up here. This doesn't seem so much, but as soon as the wrist starts to rotate back behind the elbow and I rotate the elbow forward, you can see the expression on her face, okay? So again, for the transition, she's come in, wrist lock, grab the fingers, wrap it under, up. Now, to make it the teapot, I typically lift this up, push this down, she's a little teapot. Really embarrass your friends. So, okay. I've got Alicia, she's taking the first one, okay? Wrist lock, she wants to transition, so she grabs all the fingers, she's gonna wrap it in and under, and now as she twists this wrist back behind and lifts this elbow up and forward, you get an excruciating amount of pain. So if she was reaching in towards me, guys, let's go right hand. I can catch these fingers nice and easy. Or if I have somebody that's pointing at you. Now if you're practicing with this and you have somebody pointing, be careful with one finger because she'll tell you right here, that's a very easy break. Okay, so if you're practicing, get at least a couple fingers in there, lock it in. If I add a little twist turn to this, it really adds to it. So again, peel in, wrist lock, pass it to the hand, into the teapot. From here, I'm gonna pull this hand out, slide down, I'm gonna use the crook of my thumb to gather hers, okay? See how their thumbs are both facing up on this. So this is key. From there, I can bump this elbow. What I'm doing is I'm gonna wind it in as though I'm throwing a body shot right here. And I tuck it in. This is the key, is I'm not losing this here. See how I lose the hand there? I'm keeping this and I'm hooking it into my wrist. Now, if I was to bring this up nice and high, this becomes quite painful and very effective, okay? I can use this to turn her head away, walk her out, all right? But there's two lines of compression which makes this so special. You've got the first one where I'm squeezing into my body here. You feeling that? Second one is I then, as I'm squeezing in this direction, I'm gonna open my knuckles out and you can see, all right? Now if I wanted to add more, I could break that finger. I can do all this, bring it right in. 1, grab the fingers, wind it under. 2, if I want the pain, I twist turn there, okay? From here, I just stretch it out here, come in, get my thumb in, and I'm winding it in to this lock. Trying it again. Boom, good, very nice. Grab the fingers, bring them in. Okay, I'm feeling that. And if this fingers, point the fingers slightly behind the back, that's where you really feel the pain. She's gonna pull this out, grab there. I naturally, by instinct, I'm gonna walk in, and there's that beautiful shot, okay? Let's continue with this. So she's got in. 1, grab. 2, stretch. 3, wind it in, okay? 4, I'm gonna bring it back out. I'm gonna grab cross-side wrist lock. So this is going in as though I'm pressing the button on a seatbelt again, gripping around the outside of the hand, and I'm gonna point her fingers past her wrist. This will give me the arm bar effect. But to make this powerful, I'm gonna wring it out, almost like I'm wringing out a towel. I can do it very simply here. I'm just gonna bring this up and over, and the closer that I come to touching her shoulder, I'm going very lightly, she'll tell you this is a serious lock. I can take this on my body, I can drive down, and there's all kinds of things that come from here. 1, fingers. 2, turn those fingers out so I feel it. Good, good. Stretch it out. 3, I try to yank back in. Very nice, that one's working. Good. Back out. In here, grab the wrist lock here, bring it in, and then roll it. There it is, very, very nice. And of course, we're gonna have to finish off with something deadly. Okay, so she's going here first. 1, feel that transition. 2, good. Out. 3, very nice. Pulls it out, cross it into the wrist. 4, very nice. Obviously that one hurt. And we'll just do 5 today because I want to show you how these techniques actually apply. So she comes in. 1, grab the fingers. 2, okay, add that little tightness. Pull it out. Thumb in, grip, roll it around. 3, okay, bring it back out, grab the reverse, chicken wing. 4, add a little tap, okay. From here, we're gonna get vicious. So I'm gonna roll this over, pass it over the forearm, and I wanna control not the shoulder, but I wanna control the elbow. Bring that into the belly. I'm gonna drive through the face, lock this, close the circuit. Now I'm going very loose right here. If I get in tight, I can really lock this, okay? I can go from here. If I needed to walk the person out, I switch my elbow over on top of her elbow, clasp into this little gap forming area right here, okay? And I close the circuit here. And then I could press down on this elbow, lift on this elbow, and she'll feel the shoulder, plus you've got the nerves right here. And again, if I need to bring her up, I can go here, I can lock, and I can walk that person, or turn it into face lock type stuff right here. So here it goes, here's my turn. Okay, 1, okay, fingers.
Sorry.
2, good, turn it out, good, very nice. Pull it out straight. 3, very effective lock, good. Bring it out. 4, throw the elbow over, she throws it across. And she's got it. Those are the basic 5. Now let's look at how they apply, okay? So again, somebody coming in, you've got the wrist lock. If she's trying to hold on, even if she gets a good grip right here, okay? This is where everybody starts saying, oh, you can't apply this. If I step, she's gonna be able to step with me, okay? So as a grappler, she'd be able to move with me. So when I do this type of thing, I need to do positions where they're not gonna step or I'm gonna uproot them without me stepping. One way is turn the hip. Okay, see how she's off the step now? I can drive down or bring it right down, and we've got knees and everything there, okay? So she's got this first one. Just turn the hip, rotates the shoulder, then she could get over top, drive it down. As soon as that's below my waist, that's really a dangerous position for me. You don't have to take this all the way to the ground. Again, it's a transitionary technique. Once again, if I'm grabbing here, good, very nice. Into the guillotine, good. Go again, whatever you got. Into the choke. There's a ton of things that can come off this, okay? And she's just doing that in soft style, but this can get really violent if she wants to drop elbows and fists into this at the same time. Second one, they're reaching up for you, and I catch it, okay? Catch some of those fingers, and I bring it in, okay? I've got this, again, that twist and rotation really cause the pain, okay? If I brought this in, I could also add additional things, okay? If you add to this with a little squeeze, that really adds to the lock, okay? So if I'm in, she squeezes those fingers and then does it, yeah, that adds to it, all right? Third one that we had, now this is a beautiful technique. This can be me passing it. I just turn the hand up. Now watch this. This is the key. Turn the palm all the way up so I can get inside, hook that thumb. Notice how this rotation goes, and I've got her here, okay? If she's reaching out with the other one, I could catch this from here, pass it up, got it in, lock it in, okay? The closer I go to the shoulder and the more I add that crank, the harder it is, and then you can just turn them away, nerves, all this type of stuff you have here. Yeah. Okay. So I'm grabbing at her throat, she's got it, grab that thumb, and as you practice this, you're gonna notice that their instinct when I do this is to pull away. Oh, what you caught it, see? See? Whew. So it's here, I try to pull away, it allows you to go with it. Very nice. Just like that. Whoa. Hey. So on this one, say they're grabbing, I'm just gonna pass it into the tuck here. That was the come along. If I wanted to, I can lift this up. I can use this to make them go upstairs and so on. I can cross face later to make this tighter. There's all kinds of stuff that I can do. She can simply get an arm and then just push my arm so it's into my elbow, into my face. As that passes, I'm turning, it goes nicely. So if I was using this as sort of a bouncer thing, I would be, hey, and they get a situation, maybe responding to me, and they might want to punch me or something. I use this. As I'm walking, I'm gonna throw it in, and I get the walk with it, okay? If there's a problem, I can again go here, lift her up here. All of these are very painful options. So those are a few techniques that we want you to see. Let me review it one more time. So we're in, when we're doing this, 1, okay? Got the wrist lock, 2, back out. There's a new transition. We don't even have a name for this one. 3, all right? Back out, 4, pass it over, bam, my decision, whichever I want to do. There's the finish. There's the throw if you want to launch them. You got 1, go 1, boom, grab the fingers there. 2, good, pull it out. 3, very nice. As she gets back out, good, up in to the wrist lock. 4, good, and pass the elbow. Oh, and 5. Good stuff, good stuff.